Welcome back everyone, this is J7Jace bringing you a video on some dual wield monk setups I like to use as well as other builds. Even though the monk can be unlocked relatively early and has very limited equipment options, it's still widely regarded as one of the best jobs in FFT because of their overall good stats, ability to do great damage, and the fact that martial arts has a wide variety of skills from doing damage at range to even being able to restore HP, MP, as well as revive other characters. To really maximize your damage as a monk, along with having dual wield, I recommend using a male as they have more physical attack usually, and to get your bravery as high as possible, as more bravery means more damage while unarmed, as well as with knight swords and katanas. So anything 70 and above is great, with 97 being most ideal, and to equip things that will boost your PA like Bracer and Power Garb. You'll have no trouble with the vast majority of the enemies you will face, and this is probably one of the more popular builds in the duel versus Weegraph and getting through more challenging battles. Even though the monk does have some ranged attacks, it still may not be able to reach things like magic users and gun users very easily, so I do recommend lowering your faith to help nullify enemy magic, or to use reaction abilities like Auto Potion or Soulbind to help replenish any lost HP, or Shira Hadori to completely avoid most regular physical attacks. And a movement ability like Move Plus 2 to help compensate the monk's base move stat of 3. Your secondary action ability can either be Fundaments, or if you're using Ramza or Luso, Metal. These are some of the best options as you can increase your PA stat with Focus, or your other stats with Shout before closing the distance to your enemy to deal devastating damage. Or if you prefer a reliable and safe way to heal and revive, then Items is a great choice, as sometimes using Revive can be unreliable based on elevation and accuracy, so your build will look something like this. And I'll also go over some alternate equipment and ability options too. Power Sleeve in your armor slot or other clothing like Mirage Vest and Brave Suit are among the best choices. Or if you are on the PS1 version, then Rubber Suit. For your accessory, Bracer is always a good choice if you love the boost to your PA, or other accessories to help increase your other stats like more movement, so Guy's Calige and German's Boots are great choices. Another fantastic accessory is Brigand's Glove for auto haste and 1 extra speed, or speed shoes if you don't have access to Brigand's Glove. If you'd rather use a female over a male, take advantage of their unique equipment options like hair adornments and perfumes, so things like Ribbon to make you completely immune to all negative status ailments, and Chantage to make you practically immortal with permanent re-raise and regen. A dual wield monk setup is never a bad option if you are struggling in fights. Just increase your bravery, movement, and have a strong defensive reaction ability, and you'll make clear work of most enemies. If you want to try other things, here are some other setups I like using with the monk. Using attack boost instead of dual wield on your monk, and equipping Gaia gear on all your allies and using Earth Slash. You will be doing solid range damage while also being able to heal your party members. I highly recommend Steel as a secondary action ability as well. Monks also make some of the best thieves because of their built-in brawler, which increases your steal percentage. This will stack with attack boost, so equip that as your support ability for increased success rate. Just make sure you have good Zodiac compatibility with the enemy you want to steal from to further increase your chances, and to steal from behind or to the side. While dual wield monks are very destructive because you can attack twice, at times it can be unreliable, especially when the evasion percentage on things like shields and cloaks get drastically higher. A good substitute to use is concentration, to work around evasion and to be able to do more consistent damage. Getting concentration is far less time consuming, and against certain enemies it might also be a better option, especially if they have reflexes equipped. This is how I like to build my dual wield monk and some other alternatives I enjoy using depending on the battles or my mood. Overall, you can never go wrong with the monk in your party. Just make sure to keep that bravery high. I hope everyone enjoyed this newer video on my monk builds. I'm slowly remaking some of my older content now, since I have all the equipment and abilities mastered in the game, to add a lot more variety when it comes to FFT builds. As always, best wishes and thanks for watching.